Hey, I just wanted to thank every single person that showed up to the live that was on. Not sure how long ago, maybe an hour or so. Thank you for sticking it out, for better or worse. I know I'm far from anything like a professional. I just kind of do the best I can. It was pretty impromptu, because I don't use this channel as often as I used to, because I don't go on proper shows like I used to. I'm definitely not as polished, perhaps, but I just wanted to, give a heartfelt, regardless of, any of my responses. I am just me. But thank you for showing up and meeting some people that mean a lot to me. As unhinged as my boy Tony is, that's just always been his style, his spirit. He's always been a very passionate and very loud, bold individual. But I wouldn't trade those bastards for anything. And I'm thankful for anybody that does come up there and gets involved, vocal, um, that offers a challenge to what's being discussed. I'm looking forward to. I've had a talk with both Tony and Joe since after the live. They both had a blast, and I'm very much looking forward to having maybe a once a week kind of thing with each of them. I'm very interested in talking to Joe specifically further because it's been nothing. Really, yeah. Thank you, White Dragon. You know, I'll be very honest. I noticed that there is, it never fails. There's always a few people, and I'm just thankful for everybody. Okay, but there's a few people that come from I think another channel, and I just never know if the pretense of them not liking me from a long ago has just carried over to present. But at the end of the day, I need to really continue on the path of letting things roll off my shoulders. But I think it's all fair in responding to a comment. Uh, Naturally, not certain things. Yeah, no. Nothing is ever going to be everybody's cup of tea. Something I'm very excited about. I just reached out. This always feels like name dropping. Someone is blowing me up right now. I just left a message with CanCon, and given that there is clearly a lot of information I didn't even know regarding my boy Trump, Project 2025, it's still open on my computer. I intend to do. It's you blowing me up? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, bud. I have an honest question to you, Rob. Just feel free to clarify or not. I think I know the answer, which is I think I'm wrong. You're not razor sharp as well, are you? Is that perchance? Is that one of your socks? I don't think it is, but I just figured I'd ask. Hey, Scout Troop, thanks for toughing it out, or just uh, guesting, being in the chat. I do appreciate it. Um, I don't know that I'm ever going to take the channel as seriously as I once did, where I really was gonna put my all into it. But I intend to utilize it. What's up, Twisted 10? I had yeah, true. No, I had a panel with two best friends of mine, and I didn't know what the hell it would turn into. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be mostly like talking about old crazy shit that we did back in our party days, and we did that, and then some, and then we got political. And let me ask you this, Twisted 10, because I just, to me, it's like a shiny new bit of information. So now I'm asking people, are you familiar with Project 2025, which is apparently this plan or agenda that the Trump administration does have if he wins the presidency, which basically means that it would take away certain jobs from qualified individuals and give them to politicians or politically appointed people that are politicians. So that's just something that I feel to do my due diligence, I have to look that up because on paper it doesn't sound like something that I would advocate for, but I still stand firmly on the whole. Hey, man, between the options before me, I'm still voting for Trump. Who the hell is blowing me up? Um, and I have read most all of it. Well, I definitely intend to get. No, no, no. Hold on. It's sounds like it's not a Q thing. Like literally, Google Project 2025, like I did during the live stream that I had on, and it's the actual agenda of the Republican conservative base. So it's real. It's This is not a fake news thing. I don't blame anybody whenever there's a distrust when somebody says they've seen anything on the internet or the news, because that is the time we are within this life in our country, in this world, where we don't know what to trust, who to trust, or when to trust anything. But this is fully accredited and supported, so just feel free to remember that. Take a look. Let me know what you think. What's up? Oh, shit. What's up, my man? That's another old friend right there, Mr. L33. I'm sure you wouldn't care if I said your name, but I just had Tony and Joe on a live stream, and that was awesome. Zach, you and I, fuck it. Zach, it's okay to put your first name out there. You are more than welcome to come along. We made some plans some time ago. I think you established your channel as a wrestling bastion. So yeah, man, by all means, please feel free. I'm gonna try to do a once or twice a week with Joe and or Tony on a rotation, something like that. I just need, yeah, I need another person that'll help me and be a nice counterbalance. You know, if you don't trust politicians, even more of a reason to take a look at what the plan would be. I'm still, like right now, it's not out of any stubbornness. I just, given the choices we have, given that performance on that debate stage, given how I've fallen so far from the DNC and what I see Trump to be, that I'm, yeah, still going to vote for the guy. But if I learn new information that is factual, that flies in the face of my true beliefs, I will have to make a sacrifice or change my mind. You know, one of the funniest things on YouTube is how people get so butthurt when somebody changes their mind as if it is a breach of loyalty. It's the craziest thing. I don't know what you make of Triple T, you know, but regardless, like him or dislike him, he made a video where he is, you know, making it very clear that he's drawn a line in the sand. He doesn't care. The Upchurch community got upset at him because now he's allowing this is so ridiculous, talking like an e-gangster. The opposition, people that are not Ryan Upchurch, that have a career, are going on his show, The Rundown. So he basically just did a live stream where he's like, yo, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do to help myself, the channel, and to help other independent artists. So yeah, clearly he's evolved on his stance. Everybody has the freedom to evolve on any opinion, on any thought. It's called the learning process. I never thought I'd see a day where that was like shunned. And you know, I've gotten some negative feedback in the past about me learning stuff in real time and then correcting myself, changing my mind, or just learning for the first time. I'm just a John Q. citizen. I'm no smarter than anybody else in the room or outside of it for that matter. I like to learn in real time. I think it makes for something at least somewhat unique or special on a live stream. You know, there's not a lot of tools I have in my arsenal. Actually, you have a wrestling match coming up. Yo, bro. From the Brothers of Funstruction is wrestling in Chicago. Holy crap, be careful there. Let me see. Yes, it is the Joe Pond, you're one of my favorites. You are that attorney. I'm convinced. You are that attorney. No, on the internet, there's no learning allowed. Hi, Jessa. Oh, you're not taping? That's cool, man. I'm just glad you're doing what you're passionate about. You've been passionate about wrestling since middle school, and you've still got it, brother. You still got it. So, yeah, you got my info. Feel free to reach out. I'll do the best that I can. It doesn't always meet everybody's expectations, but, I'm trying. I got breath in my lungs. I'm going to try. I may not always persevere, but it's the act of trying. Besides, ripping off Lincoln Park, the journey is more important than the end or the start. By the way, hey, just a fun side note, given that I have passions outside of politics, The Mask, the movie The Mask, I was a big fan as a kid, and I remember learning later in life that that was based on some severe adult content. Like it was a comic book full of violence. So let me see. Sorry, changing minds is different than a flip flopper, especially when someone's views change with the news cycle. If you're learning the news in real time and it changes your mind from what opinion you had, is that evolving or is that flip flopping? I'm not rooting for Trump because he's popular. I'm rooting for Trump because I like him more than Biden, and Biden to me represents something unstable. I know Trump can be seen as unstable too, but I used to hate Trump and I just don't anymore. I wish we had better options, man. I like Vivek, I like RFK, but I've finally kind of surrendered to the idea of the lesser of two evils, and in this case, to me, it's the competent. Well, not let me not say competent. It's the guy that can, actually communicate, and that I remember doing pretty well despite the rhetoric and the media being completely against him. But I've been given some new tools, some new information to learn about. Um, I have also, I don't know if I'm sorry if I repeated myself. I left a message and texted CanCon. I would love for he, myself, and my friend Joe to talk about all of it, the whole shebang. I think CanCon is probably the most informed from that side of the aisle, and anybody that is staunchly planted their foot and says this is the way I'm going, they're gonna have a biased nature. So I guess the best thing to do is find two opposing sides, because Joe is for Biden. He truly believes that Biden is the better choice for the future. In that I disagree. So just a discussion, a friendly discussion, without. Oh yeah, Joe. Damn, Zach. I don't know if you were around. He wasn't in our middle school. He was in our high school. So and I don't want to put out his last name. No, it's not the tall Joe. It's another Joe. He had long hair and now he's bald as a baby with a beard taller than me right now. You can check out the last live stream I did. I beg to differ with your choice of information choice, and I don't mean Joe. With your choice of information choice. Are you referring to what, going to CanCon? I'm just seeking anybody that I feel is more well informed on anything in this regard. If there's somebody I could find that has all their homework done on Trump, just like if I can find somebody that's done all their homework on Biden. I really like after watching that debate. It was embarrassing for both of them. The golf swing part was deplorable, but I just don't see how we could look at. I think Joe Biden is like medically unfit and just needs to be unseated. Like just put somebody. Too many choice words there, so that's all good, man. All good. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just want to keep on furthering my own knowledge. Uh, Tony's got a lot of plans, by the way. He and his son, who he's training to be like a blacksmith, they're doing some cool stuff. I intend to just help them in any way I can, feature them, and keep on keeping on. Sometimes I do get very lost in my own insanity or mania, or I'll even get disenfranchised by the work week. or just one day, one bad work day, and I'll just go off grid for like a week, which is not healthy. Uh, I'm gonna keep trying though. Gonna keep trying. So with that being said, though, sincerely to one and all and everyone that appeared and stayed through it for as long as you could muster, thank you for checking it out. I'm looking forward to apparently Monday. What was it? I just agreed on the days, and I told Joe to send me more information. Joe being my buddy that y'all saw, the bald guy. We're gonna go on next week on Tuesday. On Tuesday, and then we'll just see what happens from there. I don't want to put anything in the proverbial concrete because I got no certainty except for Tuesday. So with that, again, my gratitude, my humility, and everybody take care. That's all.